Don't worry, I told my husband as I left the house. I'm safer there than I am at church. There, they scan for weapons. I think I was trying to reassure myself as much as I was trying to reassure him that everything would be all right. Now I found myself standing at the edge of a large, crowded waiting room for the county juvenile courthouse. I'd come to find the father of a child that I was advocating for, a man that I had never met. I'd met the mom, and she didn't have very flattering things to say about him. She said he was a missing dad, a absentee dad who wasn't very dependable. I'd seen an old photo of him, and I wasn't sure, but it looked like it could have been a mugshot. So now here I was standing in this waiting room full of anxious people, and I quickly scanned the room, mentally eliminating the candidates that probably weren't qualified, such as the women and children and men of a certain age. But I still couldn't figure out who my guy was, so the only thing left to do was to call out his name. So timidly I said his name. I got a few stares, cold stares, no response. I tried again. No luck. Third time I took a deep breath and said it louder, and saw the back of a figure rise up out of a chair and turn to face me. "That's me," he said. "Who are you?" I sized this guy up immediately. He was skinny, was wearing sagging jeans, he had a sideways baseball cap pulled down over his greasy ponytail, and I decided that picture I'd seen probably was a mugshot. But then he surprised me. He was very polite. He put out his hand to shake my hand. He was all yes ma'am and no ma'am. He apologized for a couple swear words that slipped out. And I found out he was very earnest about his love for his daughter and his desire to be involved in her life. He was very cooperative with my visits and my phone calls, and a few months later I found myself sitting in his modest living room while he and his daughter were on the floor, and he was tenderly combing out her freshly shampooed hair. She was now living with him. I watched as he took a handful of hand lotion and worked it through her clean hair and pulled it back into a greasy ponytail, just like his. I figured this was a fashion statement. This was on purpose. So I learned a lot of things from this. I learned mainly that you can't judge a person and what's in their heart by what their outward appearance is. And if you're polite and open-minded when you meet new people, you just might be surprised. I also learned that dads have as much right to be invested in parenting their children as moms do. Thank you.